Everybody, welcome back to Careful Boys. We are returning off the record. We got a hot seat episode for
Hot seat.
Somebody brand new that we are lucky to have with us. Cinematographer, director, and Smash Brothers enthusiast.
No.
And champion, and undefeatable opponent, Kalyne Lionheart.
Hey.
Hey, you're on.
And in hot seat fashion, where we like to turn up the heat, let's start it off cold. And because Bart's not here, in place of Bert Swan, we're gonna have Bert Lawn.
If I'm sitting in this chair, we're not gonna do a cold question.
Thank God.
We're not gonna do
No, motherfucker, it has to start cold. This is why it's called hot seat.
How many Super Smash Brothers championships do you have under your belt?
0.
Well,
That's pretty cold. That's pretty cold.
it depends though. We've had sometimes we've made we've made tournaments up amongst ourselves.
Sure, like are we talking like...
Yeah.
Alright, I'll do it for Bart, alright?
Cold question.
My
let's
introduction
go.
was a complete lie.
What is your most favorite office supply?
Office supply.
That's a cool question.
That's a cool.
My bad. I gotta learn from the
A
math.
pen.
A pen. Okay.
A pen. Like, you know, yeah, but you know, like that really, really good pen, there's always that one specific pen that writes better than the others. Like
Yeah,
that pen.
and then when you say, give me a pen, and someone gives you one that's not that, you're like,
pen.
not this
Right.
shit.
It's like the plastic, like blue one that you're like,
Yeah.
you never want.
No.
Not that
I
one.
like the clicky ones. I love the clicky
Ooh,
ones.
the clicky
Yeah.
ones. Love multiple clicks.
Yeah.
I like the one with 3 colors. And
Do you like those pens where there's like different colors and if you click down a
I'm
different
not
side?
a child, Ryan.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
No,
we
Ryan.
just said we like that.
oh, oh man.
She just spit in our face, dude.
I'm a woman, Ryan.
I'm a woman.
Women like
I'm a
gel
woman
pens
child.
too.
Oh yeah.
Gel pens.
My wife does love gel pens, actually. She like
my wife
wants-
does too.
She wants them for her birthday and for Christmas.
Yeah,
that?
they always dry out.
You know that you've used it to exhaustion.
Wow,
Interesting.
you caught me there.
Interesting.
The sparkly kind?
Has everybody ever used the crow quill pens where the ink has the fucking... Where it
That's the
drips
pen
down
I'm
to
talking about.
What?
I pluck it from a bird and then
Can we just talk about pens instead of doing stupid hot seat, please?
I just talk about different kinds of writing utensils.
It's supposed to be a cold question, guys. They're supposed to end there. Let's turn up the heat a little bit.
So your last name is Lionheart. Is this correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's the origin of your last name? Where does it come from?
The heart of a lion.
Yeah.
So Africa, the savannah?
Yeah, you guessed it.
Your lineage, did you ever do a 23andMe?
No, I did Ancestry.com, I think.
And what were your results?
Mostly European.
Get out, me too.
Yeah. I mean, and then 30% Chinese.
Whoa!
Really? Where did that come from?
No, I'm totally
China?
Oh!
Got us excited. You're like, you are part of this channel.
Welcome.
30%'s kind of high.
30% mostly European. You would be like, yeah, I'd be 70-30, you know?
30's pretty high for China.
Because I was gonna tell you, I did mine too, and it said I was 99% Chinese, so that was really cool.
yeah.
What a surprise.
Dude.
1% European.
Wow.
I wish I got 1% of anything else. But
It just says unknown.
Did you grow up in LA?
I did. Born and raised.
Local. Wow, I rarely meet people in entertainment that are actually local.
Everybody
Yeah,
says that,
super
except
rare.
for the locals,
Right.
Because we also know locals.
I got to meet Captain Kirk's one time, and he was a local.
William Shatner?
No, the new one.
Oh wait, no, the
That's
other.
where my-
Oh, Captain Kirk.
Oh,
My bad.
Chris Pine, huh?
I was outside of an improv club, and he was like there, and he knew my friend, and then I met him that way, and he was about to be Kirk for the first time, but I knew that he was cast as him. I was like, oh shit, you're gonna be Captain Kirk? He's like, yeah, man. I was like, oh, that's kind of sick. And then yeah, he was.
So is he from Glendale or what?
I don't know. He's from LA. And I thought that was crazy because I met so many people in the industry, same shit, and you can't believe when they're actually from here.
I mean, which is strange because LA is so vast.
True, because when you're actually from LA, you never say you're from LA. You say you're like, right. You're like Redondo Beach or whatever, right? But when you leave LA, you go, I'm from LA. You don't say you're from West Covina.
So what part of LA are you from?
West Hills. You're like, where's that?
I totally know where West Hills is.
Oh, give it away. Or it's the word interesting.
I barely know where we are, bro.
Oh, that place is
The
Not what I
comic
expected.
interesting.
Wait, where is West Hills?
It's next to Woodland Hills.
Oh, in the
And then the other hills.
I could have guessed that.
Narrowing it down.
Okay, I know that. I know that area. I know that area. That's the other valley.
Yeah.
This is the San Gabriel Valley.
Yes.
SGV, baby.
Does anyone ever travel and go, I'm from SGB?
Oh, like travel to another country?
Yeah, and then they ask you where you're from. You're like,
I should
SGB.
start, huh? They're like, where are you from?
SGV.
And they're like, cool, where's that? Where's that? That's the problem with that.
That's why people just say you're from LA. But like, that's exactly why. Because if I mean, even in LA, they'll be like, where's West Hills?
Well, really, it's like how far do you want to
to
have that conversation with that person?
You want to know?
There's like 30 cities here.
I don't. I just want to keep it moving.
Is it true? I mean, dude, the LA people who talk about freeways too much, is that accurate or what?
I mean, I don't know. Like, to be honest, I don't have a lot of LA friends. So I personally don't talk about it because it's
a given.
It's a given. Like,
Oh, really? How'd you get here?
Yeah, what was your route?
Teleportado.
yeah, that's exactly.
Uber.
I drove
You know, you want to know
On
what the
freeway.
you want to know what the most you know how like when you know someone's not a local and they go, oh, interesting, you're from West Hills. You know what the most if someone is a local, what they would respond with is they always tell you, that's not LA.
Right.
Right. No matter what you fucking say.
Unless you live in downtown.
It's just not their part of LA.
Yeah. No matter what
Unless
you
you're
say.
standing on the fucking home plate in Dodger Stadium. And they're like, yeah, it's LA.
That's not LA.
If you're in the bleachers, they're like, you're not in fucking LA.
Real locals will always respond with, that ain't
That's not
fucking
LA.
LA. It doesn't matter what city you say.
That's not LA. That's so true.
You can say you from fucking Huntington Park, like, that ain't LA.
So what is the heart then? Is it the financial district on fucking, you know, like
Pershing Square.
Pershing Square.
like what makes it the main part? You know, like the fucking jewelry district.
I still don't. There's no consensus. There's no like consensus like, oh, that's LA.
I'm in Skid Row. That's probably the heart of it.
There you go.
That's the beating heart of LA, and it spreads out.
So you're in the industry and all that, right? Or is there something like an overarching goal that you have not reached yet, but you're trying to accomplish?
Yeah.
Getting warmer.
Yes and no. Like, I have my like overall achievements that I'd like to hit, mostly with my company. It being a more creative agency that has its tiers of directors and producers and editors and everybody within that. And that way I could just run the company and then do the projects I'm actually passionate about. That would be the success.
Got it.
Is it like a specific person or movie? I think that will all be well and great, but it's not too specific in that realm.
Okay.
I think it's more personal based with the company.
Have you written anything? Like you have like anything?
Well, I'm not a writer.
Well, oh, what a coincidence, because he is.
He pulls out like 10 scripts. Pick one, please.
Scripts and headshots, just dump them all over your fucking
I brought my headshots too. So.
No, but do you have something like any particular project where you're like, one day I'm gonna make that?
I think being kind of like the female Michael Bay would be great.
Sick. Nice.
Just because my
So
niche
Bay
is,
with an E.
Yeah, Bay. Michael Bay.
Michelle Bay.
Michelle Obama.
The way that he shoots shit, where he does that camera going in and out of environments, is so fucking cool.
Yeah, I have a love for movement. I mean,
I can't tell if you really like that or if you're being sarcastic.
Nah, I think it's gay, dude.
I'm just joking.
I was like, do you really like that?
Great setup.
I
great
wanted
setup.
her to like it, and then I crush it.
That's why she dodged it
I
completely.
totally dodged it. I was like, cool, whatever, man.
retarded.
Yeah. He's like, you know, like that crane movement, and then it just.
I actually really do love that. I think it's fucking tight because he really brought that to a lot of. I mean, everyone's ripping him off now, but that was really cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's so many filmmakers that do talk shit about Michael Bay, but I'm like, you ain't even doing movies, so what are you saying?
Yeah.
It's like, you're calling yourself a fucking filmmaker, but you don't
I would
even
kind
make
of like
films.
combine them though. Like I'd have more of a like Christopher Nolan, Quentin Tarantino with the action of Michael Bay. So like you have like the depth
Best
of
traits.
the action.
Yeah.
You don't want like stunt fighters who are just falling and tripping on banana peels and shit.
Well, that's actually the project I'm working on right now.
very
Yeah.
Banana peel too.
Yeah. Directed by Michael Bay.
So action movies is your shit.
Huh?
Action movies is your shit.
That's what I'm transitioning to because dance was a thing that I was very niche about.
Interesting. So you're going from dance to action.
like fight choreo, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Wait, so you said you used to be an editor?
Raise your hand. I've never seen that during a hot seat. You're so polite.
He's a fucking gentleman.
You're raised right.
Now,
Because
now
he's
you
an
know.
editor. So he's like,
Today's video is brought to you by Audible. Dude, I just recently realized that I am a audio learner than a reader because I have severe ADHD. And when I'm reading, somehow I have to go back and read the same damn page like 10 times because after the second paragraph, my mind drifts off into another wonderland. And books take forever for me to read. And also, I feel like, you know, sometimes you want someone to speak to you with a soothing voice because you just feel like someone's telling you, like a teacher or something.
Yeah.
And then also, they fill up my mind with the words, so I can't talk in my own head. And that really helps me out a lot. And another way that I've been using Audible is at the gym. So before I would always use music and all this stuff, but now I've been using podcasts or different kind of educational books or whatever, right? Because in the morning, I think I'm the most alert. My mind is the most focused. So when I'm at the gym, not only am I getting my muscle gains, I'm getting my brain gains.
Ooh. My favorite is when the audiobook is read to me by the author.
Oh yeah.
You know?
There's more impact and feeling.
Yeah, because then you're like, oh cool, not only is it just the words that they're communicating, but the tone and the emotion and where they're coming from. So I really, really like that. And if you're thinking Audible is just for audiobooks, they got way more. They got podcasts, they got comedy shows on there. Like their goal is to be your one-stop shop for all audio entertainment.
And what's cool is that with this membership, you get to choose one title a month. So you can basically get one, you know, free book or whatever, and instead of buying it, you can spend that month listening. And a lot of these books are sometimes like 4 or 6 hours long. So
yeah, and a lot of them are like bestsellers, so stuff that like can really help improve your life, so check it out. So let Audible help you discover new ways to laugh, be inspired, or be entertained. New members can try it for free for 30 days. Visit audible.com/offtherecord or text off the record to 500-500. That's audible.com/offtherecord or text off the record to 500-500. So try Audible for free for 30 days. Audible.com/offtherecord.
So how did you go from being editor to director?
she
Like,
put her hat
okay,
from
here-
backwards to forward. That's what.
Wait. All right, here's a more specific question.
What's funny is I do that.
Because that's the editor hat. Because literally all editors fucking do this, right? And then directors, they do this.
Yeah.
What does catering do?
This just takes it off.
Just takes it off.
They're the ones eating?
Taste it. They gotta taste it to make sure it's good. Quality
Like, I
control.
feel like we should be doing something.
No, I think it's just like the natural progression of, you know, I started off editing and then that kind of got lackluster and picked up a camera and then wanted to shoot and be part of the action and then
You edit the call sheet.
yeah. I've kind of done every job up to the point and I'm still learning as I go, so I want to be a director that actually has the tools to direct, not just somebody who is upheld by their team.
Would you say that being a director, it's like you have to know like a little bit of what everyone does?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. I think that's why it's taken me much longer.
I want to be the director that doesn't know, but he has a big vision, and he's just like, you, come over here,
They're everywhere.
do the flip there, and then instead of 3 times, I want you to flip 10 times now.
That's cool, but I don't work here. I'm walking my dog.
No negativity. No negative. No. It's like, I don't care. And in wardrobe, come over here, make a coat right now in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not doing wardrobe. This is my garage sale.
That's like the misconception of a director. You have to be aggressive or loud or like you just have to be this egotistical, entitled.
Oh no, you get the AD to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, there's some directors too.
You don't like directors that don't know the terms and go like, hey, do the thingy with the lens thing.
Zoom in.
Make it look like that.
I like it when the director's like, so he's looking at there. How should we set this up, huh?
Or I like the directors who don't say anything and they're just kind of standing around like it's their project and then everybody else is working around them.
Oh, dude, yeah. Love that.
And then they just have their name as a credit.
I just want that chair. And then I want the beret with the horn, and then be like, yeah, action! You want to be a star, don't you? You'll never work in a city again.
We've now reached the 12-minute and 47-second mark. This is the part where we like to really turn up the heat.
It's getting real hot.
Would you say what would you say is the most difficult obstacle that you have ever had, and how did you overcome it?
I think just the stereotype. I'm in a typically more male-driven field.
I thought it was good because you're 30% Asian.
That too. Yeah.
I don't see the Chinese.
Yeah, you want it.
Because you're Japanese, you wouldn't see it, Joe.
Yeah, or else my hate for you would be strong. But maybe it's only 30% hateful.
So male-driven field.
Yeah,
being
I
a
mean,
woman.
because like, there are times where like I walked onto my own set and they'd be like, "Talent's this way." And, I'm like, "Hi, I hired you."
Oh.
Yeah.
They didn't know?
And now
No,
I fired.
it was like somebody who was like a grip or a gaffer who was like part of the team that was
They wanted to be
hired on that
helpful?
production.
Yeah.
And you know, they're not doing it in that
yeah.
intent. But obviously, you know, the stereotype does play a role.
It's kind of like that riddle where they go like, the guy got in a car accident and the doctor saved, and then what happened?
Oh.
And it's like, oh, well, the doctor, he was this and that. It's like, well, the doctor was a she. Oh. Do you remember? You know that riddle? Yeah.
Why couldn't the doctor operate? Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, my
like a
brain
trap.
just automatically thought doctor was a he.
I think we're getting out of that though.
It's like I thought the driver was a woman for sure. I was like on the money. I thought.
Well, Angelina Jolie's like directing shit, or she was, right, for a minute. Like, all this,
In the Land of Blood and Honey, she did. She did. I think that's it.
I mean, there's a lot of female DPs out there that are killing it too. Like, they just, you know.
Why do you think the director role has not had many females in the role? Like, do you think girls just don't gravitate to her, or like what is it about?
It could be like a natural like psychology of just what women are typically interested in.
What attracted you to it?
What attracted me to it? I just like storytelling. I enjoy being able to have a different perspective. And I also just enjoy being able to
Tell people what to do.
absolutely, absolutely.
What's your favorite movie?
See, I hate the word favorite.
Top five.
Oh, I love favorite.
Sounded like a real
Top five.
Oh, I can't do it. I can't do top 5. I can't
Top
do
three,
top
top
10. I can't do top 3, top 1.
Couple favorites.
Just a couple favorites.
Yeah. First things
I mean, fuck, but they're not even gonna be my favorites. I'm gonna look back on this and be like, ooh.
Grease 2. Why did I say
Why did I say that?
Grease 2 is pretty good.
Why did I say
Grease
this?
2 is pretty good. Really?
Better than Grease 1, I think.
Yeah, that way better.
But it's not about me.
Way
okay?
better than Grease 1.
It's about Miss Lionheart here.
I'll tell you like my few favorite directors currently, and I'll tell you why instead of a favorite movie.
Okay.
I like Quentin Tarantino just because when you watch his movies, you know it's his movies. He's like a director that has a style, a stamp to it. It helps that he writes the majority of them. So
Top 2 Quentin Tarantino movies.
Top 1 Quentin
We just
Tarantino.
keep forcing her to talk stuff.
Kill Bill and
Rad.
One or two.
Inglourious Basterds.
Good one.
Okay, top 3.
Yeah.
Top 3.
And
One more. Add one more.
Django 2. Django's great.
You said Jake. I was like, they made a second one.
I wasn't
Yeah,
gonna
they
say
only show directors.
Everybody says like Pulp Fiction, which is like that's a classic, but
Oh, hey, what'd you think of Once Upon a Time?
you know there are things that I liked about it and things that I didn't.
I hate it.
It was a little
That was a
boring.
dog shit movie, yeah.
Did you, as being 30% Chinese, did you not like the Bruce Lee part?
Being 70% European, I loved the Bruce.
She plays ratios. I like it.
That's a good answer. That's a good fucking
It
answer.
overpowered it. There was
Another director, that you really
yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Nolan. Scorsese.
Oh, Scorsese.
Well, what did you think of Tennant?
You know what? I tried watching that movie on a plane. 10 minutes into it, I turned it off.
What do you think it was?
Turbulence.
Yeah, my fear for my life. This might be the end, and I don't want it to be watching this movie.
Dude, I watched fucking Flight on an airplane. You try that shit out.
Oh, hell yeah,
It was a blast.
I just couldn't get into it. I don't know what it was.
Do you have any major like regrets about just any of these life choices that you've made?
No regrets.
No regrets. That's good.
Very tight. Very well handled. Very well handled on a very difficult question.
Is that so? Like, aside from like kind of like dudes judging, or not judging, but just like
how it's
misjudging.
or like
only
right.
dudes.
or like people like maybe like not expecting you to be a director, they just like get surprised, right? Has anyone like outwardly disrespected you in the face where like you just need to kick their nuts or something?
Yeah.
Because they would be a guy.
Kick him in the fucking face, you know?
Or something.
Not like a situation that I can think of.
Oh, you've been around pleasant people.
Yeah, I typically have more control over the situations I'm in, especially nowadays.
So you're choosing the cast or crew or whatever too?
Yeah.
With the,
I also choose my team, my crew.
So you never had to fire anybody on set before?
No.
Top 5 fire.
I think I'm a pretty good judge of character. Like the
Wow.
people that I work with, they love what they do and they just want to be there to add value. They're actual team players. Nobody has an ego. So yeah, I don't think I'm a good example of somebody who's dealt with a lot of like Hollywood situations.
Have you ever been not paid?
No.
Wow.
Because I'm super diligent on my contracts. I write my own contracts.
So you're just like preemptively doing everything to protect, so then you don't run into situations.
Well, it's like shitty luck. Like I like don't believe in luck because luck is just preparation. So if you prepare enough to make the situation what you want it to be, then you're gonna be okay for the most part. I mean, you're always gonna run into situations on productions where things are gonna go wrong, but I think that only happened once where nothing went wrong on set. Like we weren't going over time, like there weren't any electrical issues, like the location manager wasn't being a dick, like, and I was like, what is happening right now? Something has to go wrong. But with my interaction with people, no, they've been decently pleasant. On the crew and talent side, I would say it's more so with clients.
I got a more hot question. Yeah. Has it affected your love life being in such a powerful position?
That's good.
I don't know. Ask my ex-boyfriends.
role.
Can we?
Yeah, go ahead.
So they're all ex-boyfriends, meaning like...
Meaning I'm not currently with somebody.
Did that ever...
But what does that mean?
Intimidates them?
Did that ever get in the, like the...
No, because I think the people that I've always been associated with in that way were always also in the entertainment world, so they understood it. And I think that's a key component to having even a chance at a successful relationship, because they understand the field that you're in.
So you're against 9-to-5 guys?
Not against it, I just haven't found somebody interesting enough.
I just think those regular Joes are kind of schmoes a little bit.
Yeah. Bunch of fucking losers. Be more interesting. Man.
Be more interesting. Don't work at 9 to 5. Yeah.
Try a 10 to 6.
Yeah. At 8 to 3. Like,
never let them know your next move.
Get a better job. Just get a better job.
Yeah. Just don't work. Just don't work.
So most of the past relationships you've had were like in entertainment, so they already had that understanding of your career, and then so schedules and things like that never became an issue, like for most people that date kind of like outside the industry. So then like, would it just be like normal couple fights and stuff, just like, or would it be like I want to fucking do this film, no, I want to do this film, and you compete because you're like with another director or something? No. I'm just trying to find drama, goddammit. You know, there's gotta be like
something spicy.
Your life is like fucking so good. Like damn.
You're just not asking the right questions.
What's the dramatic question?
Yeah, can you just give it to us then?
Can you talk shit about Catherine Bigelow or something like that?
Yeah. Shit on Catherine Bigelow.
Yeah, take a shit on big shit on Catherine Bigelow.
Oh yeah, who's your competition? Yeah, who do you hate in the industry?
Exactly.
Yeah, who's your competition you want to slit their throat?
Female directors like that bitch. She didn't fucking do it.
I will say this. So, my website, it used to be lionheartcreative.net. Fuck my life. It was that because out of just bad intentions, this person knew that I was naming my company Lionheart Creative and bought the domain names. And it's selling lionheartcreative.com for like almost $3,000. So now it's lionheartcreative.co, but yeah, I've had .net for quite a while because of that.
Damn.
So
this was a person you used to work with?
yeah.
Let's fucking punch him in the face.
Yeah.
Let's jump this motherfucker, dude.
At least you know the identity.
I mean, it could only be one person.
It's Ryanimay.
It was just like the timing. It could only be one.
Last question. What do you think about the Highlander series?
Oh my god.
Your favorite one.
Yeah.
And why is it number 2?